Hi guys, welcome back to Farming Simulator. This is episode 10 on the road to 100 million. As always, we are quite a way away. I've got $36,000 in the bank, but let me just catch you guys up with what I've been doing. So obviously last episode you guys saw that I bought the hoe. I bought this little weeder, so it's been pretty good. Got me a couple of contracting jobs, and that's how I basically managed to get all this money. So do I have any active? No. So I've done a fair few. I've done some weeding jobs. I couldn't do a hoeing job, so maybe I've got the wrong type, but it has managed to get me 2 or 3 sets of contracts already, so that's how I managed to shoot up to 36,000. Now I was thinking of selling this one and getting the bigger one, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I can still do this one, and it's not like I don't have time at the minute. So I think down the line in the future, clearly, you know, this is another one of those things where I change my mind, because I change my mind about everything. But if I go into weeders here, I did want to save for this one, right? It's got double the working width. It means I'll be able to do it in half the time. But can I afford it? I really don't think I can, because I still need to purchase a trailer to manage to put the goods onto. So we've got, what's this? We've got a pallet of lettuce and strawberries there, and another one arriving soon. And we've got 2 on their way already. Here, 885 for tomato, 700 for lettuce. So probably by the end of today, we'll be able to get those done. So I'm going to just go up to 5 speed on the contract there. Also need to turn the lights off just to remember. But I think for now, I'm going to do another couple of weeding contracts. I'm thinking of 28, field 28 and field number 9. And we can come back and see. You know what I might do? What's the closest one? Field 28 or field 9? I think field 9 is closer. So I'm going to accept this one. I'm also going to accept 28 just while we can. Why not? But I'm going to get the worker to do one of them, and then I'll do the deadwood field number 99. And that way we can split our time, and hopefully by the time I do the deadwood contract, the field number 9 will be half done, and I can come in and finish the rest. So that's the beauty of being able to get a worker this time around. So it's going to be quite a busy episode, I think. We're gonna probably get through the rest of March and then start April, because in April I also want to sell all the produce that we've had so far, the strawberries, the lettuce, and the tomatoes that will be ready. So I also want to purchase a trailer so that we can get all that done properly, you know, this time around. So I've just been using the the trailer at the back of the flatbed, which isn't bad, but it's not ideal. So we want to make sure that we can transport everything and safely as well. I don't want to have to mess around with it. It is pretty tricky, seeing as we don't have a telehandler. It is pretty tricky at the minute to have to try and go and get all those things done. So field number 9 is just up here on the left, and we're going to get the worker started on it. I'm just driving it over so I save on the worker fees on the drive. Then I'm going to go do the deadwood contract, and then hopefully come back and either finish field number 9 or claim it and then do field number 28 myself. So yeah, you guys can stay with me as we sort of chat about what to do next. So there's a few things on the horizon, right? Number one, I need this trailer, because I'm not going to do 700 trips with the pickup truck. It's just not realistic. So yeah, that's the first order of business. But the second one is I probably need to start thinking about saving for the combine now. So I'll set the worker to do this. Fantastic. Let's press H, and let me just watch it get started. Perfect. Puts it down and starts weeding away. Hopefully it works, because sometimes randomly it does work. Brilliant. Saving content, that's fine. And we will do field number 99 for the deadwood while we're at it. So let me tab over to this, start the engine, and head down to field number 99, which is, I'm assuming, is on this side. Yeah, it's over here, down the bottom. Cool. Well, what to do next? I really want to get started on silage. I want to have the grass fields, and I want to do all of that. But I think I'm going to have to decide which area of the farm I want to invest my money in. And seeing as we already have the wheat field grown, it kind of makes sense to buy a combine and then invest in that department. So maybe alongside the combine, which I think the cheapest one is the Massey Ferguson one, which I think is just over 100k. Let me put the lights on, not that it makes a difference, and we'll cut some of these down. Actually, let's have a quick look. Combine harvester. The cheapest is the Massey Ferguson, so that will do all of them. It's 104,000, and then I need the grain header, which is another 30,000, so 134,000. So we're $100,000 short of that, which is a lot indeed. And I really want to get this backed on windrower. Suitable header to cut crops. Oh, I can do it with this one. Yeah, cool. Mow the crops and thresh them with later with the combine harvester. So you can, I think you can windrow it with this one to mow the crops and thresh them later with the combine harvester. And I think that actually increases the output. But I mean, I'm just getting too far ahead of myself. This is obviously not what we can afford right now. So 134k is what we need. So doing deadwood contracts that give us $1,300 at a time is going to be a pretty big ask and a pretty big task to get us there. But hopefully we'll be able to sell everything from our own field as well. So let's start doing some of this deadwood and cutting it all down. Looks like we've got 9 logs to do. And hopefully in the meantime, the weeding on field number 9, it's actually going quite quick. 16% already in the time that it's just taken us to drive down here. So I'm assuming it'll probably be 50% or something like that by the time we go back. But yes, it is a bit slow. So apologies for the slow pace sort of feel of the last couple of episodes. I've just had to deal with winter for the first time and start planning ahead as well. Big jump. Big jump. That's what I say to my dogs. But we're well on the way. I feel like we've done well. I need to keep a track of, because you only in the finances screen, I think it only shows you the last 4 months or so, and the current month you're in. So I'll need to keep a mental tally of how much contract money we've got. But it was a pretty slow start to the year, as you guys obviously will remember. January and February were pretty tough to begin with. Is this actually deadwood? Yeah, it is. And we only barely did like 10 contracts across both months, which isn't a lot really. I think I've already done 10 in this month. So yeah, just take some time to get used to everything and how to plan, how to best manage your time and how to best invest into the next sort of area of farming that you can profit from. So thinking once we get the Massey, only because it's the cheapest one, unless there's another one that comes on the sale, I'll probably go for that one. But once we get that one, the next step will probably be to then be able to plant more things. So that probably means more land, which means we're going to have to try and purchase one of the fields. Which, again, we could use a loan for that. Now, I'm not ruling out the loans. I know that's not really a sort of survival challenge thing. But this is kind of a hybrid. The road to 100 million, I don't want to waste too much time. I know that obviously it's part of the game. Being able to use loans in real life would be a very suitable way to do that. So I just have to decide what project I want to use the loan for. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it to purchase the land. I'd rather... I think I'd rather use it to buy equipment, and then that equipment can enable me to keep earning. That would be the best use of the time, I think. But oh, good. I'm glad that the tree stopped, the deadwood tree falling on top of me, because that would have been a bit awkward. I did flip this pickup truck as well while I was driving last time, but that's okay. You guys didn't need to know that. You know, I'm just being honest with you. Field 23 is close to field 28. Woodland transport, stone picking, spraying. Could invest in a sprayer, but they're very expensive, I feel like, and I don't have that much money, so maybe not even worth looking at in a minute. So what I reckon we're going to do is we'll do those weeding contracts, and I'll do a couple of hoeing contracts as well, and see if I can get all the cash for them. But first things first, let's drive this thing back. We'll just put the speed up a little bit. But actually it doesn't make the work go any faster, so what's the point? We'll just play at 5 speed. And because I like daylight time, we'll actually lower it to 3 speed so that it doesn't go to evening too quickly. But we are here at our little farmyard. It's a pretty atrocious farmyard, but it is what it is. Those pallets still haven't spawned, which is annoying, but that's okay. So we got out of that one. This tractor's chilling. This tractor is chilling. Maybe we... See, this is the thing, maybe we take over and we could buy a hoe. So we've got a weeder, right? So I really want to know the difference. There's no hose here. Hose put out small and medium growing weeds. So I really need this one to do the hoeing contracts, don't I? Which kind of limits me. So maybe... I wasn't going to do this, but seeing as I think there'll be a lot of these to come, these contracts... Yeah, the hoeing ones, the weeding ones will probably regenerate, respawn, whatever it is. Refresh, that's the word. Maybe it is worth buying them. I don't know. I really don't know. Remove the small weeds in the field, remove the small weeds. So they both say small weeds, so maybe it's not worth doing it at all. And maybe I'm just wasting my money on this guy, but what else can we do? I could get some more. Are you blocked by me? Sorry, bro. I could get some more farmland. I could invest some more money into here. So if we go Control P, I haven't used this back area yet. So what could we do? We probably don't want a factory. Do we? Well, I mean, well, yeah, 1.18 million. We've definitely got enough money to be able to afford this. What does it even do? I don't even know. But what about, I don't know, constructibles? Log cabin? Why do we need that? I mean, it would look cool. The farmhouse would look cool as well, but I don't think we really need any of these. Don't need any containers. We probably need a silo to be able to store that stuff. So let's have a look at the price of whoops, this one, wrong one. The price of grain, wheat in particular. It's up here at the top. So we are going to have to wait and hold on to it to December. So I think we're going to harvest in July, we said, right? Crop calendar, please. Wheat down the bottom. Oh, we could harvest in August, and we did plant it late, so we probably will leave it till August. So August, and then we've got all of autumn to basically store, and I think it's worth getting a silo to store all of this, because if we sell in, what is it default to tomatoes? I was just checking this out. If we sell in August, it'll probably be around the 500 mark, and we're going to go all the way up to $200 more per what is it, 1,000 liters or whatever it is. How much am I going to get for one? Is this my field? Oh, does it need fertilizing? No. Fertilized 100%. I just think I've missed a bit over here, but that's okay. Cool. All right. How much am I going to get? So if I go to help, we can probably work this out, right? Where is the wheat? I think I was near it. Grain crops. Nope. General, cows, pigs, sheep, blah blah blah. Where's the one that says wheat? Crops. Surely it tells me. No? Cool. Alright, well, what I was looking for was the amount of money that I would produce for this field. So let me just bring up. So this is a, what size field are we looking at? Because I've got the manual open on my other screen. So this is a 0.3 hectares field, and wheat is, if I go down to W, the yield per hectare is 17,800 litres. So let's do some quick maths. 17,800 times 0.63, if we're lucky, is going to be 11,000 litres. So from our field, we can expect 11,000 litres. Just about. I rounded down a little bit, but that's okay. So 11,000 litres times 500 is going to be about 6 grand, right? 11,000 times whoops. Live maths is really hard for me to be able to do. Firstly, we divide it because we're selling it by the 1,000, and then times 500. So it's going to be about 5.5 grand. So if we do it there, or we could wait and then sell it for $700, and that'll be about 7.5 grand. So we could earn $2,000 extra. So is it really worth getting a silo? If I go to, it's not even here. Sheds, silos. The cheapest silo is 20 grand. It's not even worth it. Not worth it. I would spend 20,000 to earn 2,000. I may as well just sell it right away and deal with it. I don't have the capability to do anything else, so it's going to have to be like that for the beginning of the game until I get more fields. So maybe we should look to try and purchase one of the other fields. Because what field could we use that has the right crops on it? So if I go to crop types, all this, by the way, I'm just waiting for the worker to finish field number 9, and then I'll take over. We've got wheat, barley, canola, oat, corn. I don't know the Massey Ferguson can do corn, can it? Grain headers. I don't know all of these, but I don't think it can do corn. Sorghum doesn't look like corn in there to me. So that's alright. So let's see which field. So we're not corn. Can do soybeans apparently. Can it do soybeans? I'm still scarred from that stupid. Oh, I can do soybeans and sorghum. Alright. Where's your sorghum? There it is. So any one of these fields would be acceptable. Where are they? Oh, let's take off grass as well. We don't want that. Cool. Alright, so any wheat fields? Field 74 is a wheat field. Obviously, that's ours. That's it. Is that it? There's no other wheat ones? No other barleys? Oh, is that a barley? That could be a barley field. Oh, this is a grass field. Ugh. Annoying. Is there really none? That's crazy. So this whole map doesn't have, unless I'm stupid blind, but this whole map doesn't have any of these other things on it. That is mental. What about like these fields? Spinach. Nothing. Crazy. Alright, I'm going to take a little recess because I need to wrap my head around what to do next, and I will be back when that contract is done for Field 9, and we'll get cracking on our way again. Guys, I figured it out. So, what I'm going to do is, I've bought this tractor here, so this is a small John Deere, and I'm going to switch it with the medium Challenger. I was thinking, what is the best way to progress, right? So let me just Q to undo this. Oh yeah, engine not started, should probably do that. Let me get this Challenger out of the way. And we'll attach that to the John Deere. John Deere, yep. I wonder, now that's got a weight at the front, which means, does this have a front pickup? I don't think it does. No, it's just got the front weight. But that's okay. So let's jump into this. We'll keep the John Deere as the front loader as well. There's going to be a bit of a challenging thing, but I am glad I didn't purchase the big hoe because, like I said, time is a commodity that I have a lot of at the minute. It's not like I'm pressed to go between field to field. We've got one field, for goodness sake. So what I am going to start doing is I'm going to get the worker on this one, and we are going to go and do some important work ourselves. So I can't do any less. I guess we can do 2 laps around the headland. Sure, go for it, sir. Mr. Worker Man, and we're going to take our Challenger. I'm going to go all the way back to the farm because I think it's time to purchase our second field. So I had a quick look at the crop calendar. Let me explain my thinking, right? I have the power harrow or whatever it's called, but basically it's a seeder. So I've got that seeder that we purchased. Remember the one that was too heavy for the John Deere? So I don't actually know if it'll fit on this tractor. I'm assuming it will. Firstly, because it's bigger. Second, because it's got a front weight as well. So I'm sure this thing will be able to pull it along. So what we will be looking to do is use that to seed some more grain, some more cereal crops, some more cereals. Sorry, so that we can then sow them now and make sure that we then collect them at harvest time, and hopefully that'll be enough money to pay for the harvester. Now I am thinking that I'm going to have to take a loan out for the harvester, but I don't want to cover the whole thing with a loan. So I'm going to say maybe I take a loan out of, let's say, 50 or 60,000, so just under half, right? If we think the harvester and the header that we looked at, the Massey Ferguson one, is going to cost us, I think it was 135 grand or something like that, maybe 140. So if I take out less than half, so let's say we take out 60,000, it means I have to save the rest between now and when we need the harvester for the first time. So that actually gives us quite a lot of time to save up. Now bear in mind, next month, which we're going to skip forward to in a little bit, we're also going to have the stuff from the greenhouse to sell, greenhouses plural, so that'll be good. I think it's worth it. I think the best way to go is actually to invest in the land. We've already got the machinery, so why not make the most of it? And if I had a plow, I'd be able to plow these 2 fields together as well, but I don't for now, so that's something to consider in the future. Let's just see, how much is a plow worth? If there's a cheap one, I'll get it, but it's not. It's 14k. So I'm not in the mood, not interested in spending 14k. But moment of truth, let's see if this bad boy over here can be taken by the Challenger, because the John Deere fell flat. Yeah, the Challenger's a much better much better acquisition. So I think we're going to chuck in some oat, right? Now let me just quickly check. Does this field need, this is 50% fertilized, that's fine. This one is 100% fertilized but needs liming and needs plowing, so we are going to get this field here. It's 50% done already, thank you Walter, and I'm going to go and purchase that now. So we're going to sow some oats. So planting season's now. and hopefully they'll be ready around July or August time, around the same time that the wheat is ready. So that gives us basically 2 harvests to then go and capture with the combine harvester, which I think is pretty much a better way of earning money than doing anything else. So similar 0.55 hectares. So let me just bring up my manual again. If I scroll over to oats per hectare, it drops 11,400. So we're gonna get around about 6,000 liters of oats, and we can sell all that at the time. If we go up to O for around 800 per thousand, so we'll still get a decent amount there. I think altogether the 2 harvests will probably bring us around 10k, which, you know, it's a lot of money to invest in for just 10k, but in the long run we'll be able to do a lot more with it. So let's buy this bit of land. Now let's spend all our money, and we've got the 2 fields next to each other now, which is fantastic. So I think in the future we'll probably get a plow and just extend the range of these fields, but that'll be something to consider after the harvest, after the first harvest anyway. We don't need 4 laps of the headland. Yeah, we to be honest, we could just do 1, but maybe we do 2. Yeah, let's do 2 laps of the headland. Put this on. Now I forget the controls for this, so lower the power harrow, turn it on with B, and then get cracking, right? I think that should work. So we're now seeding it. We'll see behind us. I think we are. Let me just see if the oats are going down. Yes, they are. Great. So we're going to plant some oat on this field. Perfect time of year to do it. We've just lucked out that it's March. We'll be able to get a nice early harvest done with these ones as well. And I'm hoping it looks pretty good. So the other thing we'll need to do is fertilize this, but I'll probably be able to do that straight away just with the Challenger. I'll make sure. So that's another thing that we can do. So stay with me. We've got the worker on field number 28, as you guys just saw before. So what we're going to do now is just make sure that this field is done. And we're going to plant our second field of crops, which is a very exciting prospect for this farm. And then we'll go again. So I keep getting the buttons confused. I think I'm going to have to play with this on for a little bit. Turn it on and drop it, and then do the normal GPS stuff. That's better. Cool. Alright, so I just need to make sure I don't press V and B wrong. So lift, turn off, and let's make sure we line this up. This is our field, so I do want to be perfect about it, and I just want to leave it to chance. We've dropped it, and let's turn it on now as well. Perfect. So now that we own these 2, if I was to get a plow, I think, yeah, we'll be able to connect the fields. Now I'm thinking I leave a little bit of room. Maybe we leave a little bit of room where the chicken coop is and stuff on this side. I wouldn't mind getting some animals, because if we leave, let's say we just leave a row, like I don't know how big the header is, but let's say we don't do the first row of the header and we do, and we leave that for the animals on both sides as well. So it means we've got a little bit more of a space there to do everything. We could then use the plow, make up for all of that. Oh my goodness, I pressed the wrong button again. Lower. No. Okay, good. Just lowered it. It's so, when I don't use this tool often, it's really hard to find the right buttons to it. I think I need to just concentrate and talking at the same time. Clearly aren't my strong suits. Lift up, turn off. There you go. Cool. Yeah, so what I was saying is we could plow the other end of the field so that it goes right up to the road. And we could also plow the track in between, because I don't need to go up and down in between, so that's fine. And I think, actually, do I own this track on the left-hand side too? Let's have a quick check. I do. I own all the way up to the road there as well. So we could do another row there and just really expand the field. I think it'd be worth it, worth doing for now as well, especially if it would increase our yield and we go from, yeah, maybe we go from $10,000 profit to, I don't know, say 15 or 20 or whatever it is, you know? I think that's probably the way to go. Alright, in here. I'm glad we got this Challenger tractor in the sale as well, because it's been a lot easier to haul stuff around with this thing. Now I feel like it gets contracts done quicker, but also I don't have to deal with the John Deere doing a wheelie when it was using this one last time. So see, that's the bad part of it. $357 spent for the worker, but we'll make that back up from the contract. It just means that basically one tractor is making us money instead of sitting idle. It's probably still a good thing at the end of the day. So stay with me. We're going to do this little bit together, but it would be a little bit of a time lapse, and we'll come back at the end once I've done this field, and we can move on to April and sell all the produce in the greenhouse. All right. And our second field is done, just like that. So let me get to the end here, turn it off and lift it up. Brilliant. We've now got a seed of oats next to the seed of wheat. They'll both be ready around the same time. So the next step is to save for that combine harvester. Now, I was having to think while we were doing this. Also, can I fertilize this now? I probably could. Let me just get this in here. I haven't really parked that very well. I was having to think, should I, instead of selling the wheat, should I save up enough for a silo, which will be considerably less than a combine harvester? The thing is, we still need to harvest it. So should I save up enough so that we can then put it next to the silo, put the silo next to the chickens, and then have all the wheat feed the chickens? I don't know if that's a better plan. Wheat is expensive. It costs nearly $2,000, but I've only had to buy it once since I bought those chickens, and since then it hasn't really bothered me. So can I do this without any headers? Do I need a header? Can I not just go up the middle? Nope. Cool. Whatever, Trevor. Let's do this. If I press H, go, and then B to turn on. Brilliant. Let's hopefully use all 70 litres of fertilizer to fertilize this field. I'd hate to have a go and buy more. I really don't want to go and buy more. Although I might have some on the farm. I think I've got something next to the rice paddy border field that could help me, but I can't remember what it is. So I think we won't have to go and buy more though. That's that done. Go. Nice. And we're going to have that little line in the middle. Maybe we will have enough. Or maybe I'm being optimistic here. Is there a way to change the working width? No. I don't think... Oh, Control Z. I'm stupid. Cool. Let's get to the end here and see if I can dump the last little bit. So, how do I do this? Control Z. Let's see if I can dump all 16 litres on this. I think my tractor will be just too slow. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh my goodness. I've just run out. So this last little bit isn't going to get fertilized. But you know what? Whatever. I don't really care. Because the rest of it will be, 100% fertilized. So just this little bit in the middle. It'll be 50. But that's fine. Not the end of the world. Alright. Let's go down here. Drop off this fertilizer tank, and we can check on our worker actually. Let's check on our worker, because I think it was completed here. Yeah, brilliant. We've done number 9, we've done number 28. Is there any more to do? We could do a hoeing one on 23. 23 is quite close to 28, so let's go do that. And there we go, we're up to 8,000 just like that. So let's get this guy to go. Actually, let me just drive him, because I don't trust it. When it's not in my control, I don't trust the workers in this game to actually navigate. So where are we going? Directly across up there. Okay, we can go this way. I think we have to cross the bridge. Yep. The fact that these little ravine things don't show up really annoys me, because you can just put a little bit of water in the map and make sure that I don't cross, but it is what it is. Alright, field 23. The John Deere hopefully can do the hoeing in this one. The only thing I'd be worried about is maybe not having the right tool. I don't know if that's a thing, but let's suss. AI worker, yeah. Go. I just want to see if he does it. What are you going to do? Reverse? Surely you just start here. Yep, good. I just want to see the percentage go up to know if I've got the right tool for the field. I think I do, but I did a hoeing one before on a really tiny field and it didn't work. But I'm assuming... Oh, moment of truth. Come on, give me 1%. It's done all this and not 1% yet. Oh, I think I've got the wrong tool. we'll give him a sec to figure out. The way they move is really strange, but in the meantime, I'll just go back. But if he doesn't give me a 1 soon, then I know I have to stop that contract. And I don't really know the difference between the hoeing and the weeding ones. I guess a hoe is for medium weeds, right? But it let me do one of them before, so I don't know. Let's have a look. I mean, that is working. Like, that's definitely in the ground and doing something, but yeah, I think I've got the wrong bit of equipment because it should have already done at least 1%. So I think I'm going to have to transfer this, cancel. I'm going to have to cancel this contract. Really annoying. I don't know what the difference is. That says remove the small weeds in the field using a hoe. So if I go over here to the shop, I've already shown you guys this, but just so I'm not going crazy, pulls out small growing weeds between crops. They can only be used in the first growing stages of crops. Maybe that bit is important. They can only be used in the first growing stages. So maybe I need this one anyway, but I don't have it anymore. So it is what it is. I'm going to have to cancel this. Luckily, I don't lose any money for that. Just maybe the money that I paid the worker. But what else is there to do? 68. Sure. You can come do 68. Mowing, spraying, stone picking, they're all the same. So may as well do 68. Why not? Let's get this by, so set destination, pretty sure this works like this. If I get him over here, he should be able to go there. In the meantime, let's see, what was I doing down here? I don't really know. Let's turn the engine off. We've got 2 pallets here, fantastic. And we've nearly got 2 pallets here. We'll have 2 pallets there by the end of the day, so I do want to wait till April to sell them. What is this? Oh, it's fertilizer. Oh, brilliant. Oh, well, we can do the rest then. It would seem silly not to. We may as well turn this on and do the rest. That's so annoying. I wish I'd known that before. But I did say I think I have something over there. I just thought it was like seeds or something. Let me put this bad boy back on. Yep. Can I drive over my own field? Yeah, I'm not destroying it because they're not actually grown yet, so that's fine. And we move. Let me go do the very last bit. Dun, 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 dun. Still got the same partial width on, that's fine. I think it was somewhere around here. We'll just chuck it on. And make sure we are fully finished. Good work. Alright, turn that off back to 14 meters. Cool. Okay. Heading back down. And what's next to do? Well, to be honest, that's kind of it. We've done a lot though. We purchased a new field. Let me get rid of this thing. Our yard's not very tidy. Ooh. Probably move it a little bit further forward so we don't get in the way of the cedar if we ever need it. But yeah, it's not too bad. I reckon I might just skip forward to April. How much is a trailer? That's the real question that we need to ask ourselves. Is there any in the used vehicle sale? Nope. I don't know how many times I've checked this expecting to see one, but there's not one there. Trailer. Flatbed trailer. For pallets, I don't really know. How do I... Low loaders, trailers, I don't think these are the right ones. Can I do pallets? No, that's crops. That's all crops, so we don't need any of them. Flatbed trailer, this is probably the one we want. 20,000 and a half. But let's calculate. This one has got 2 pallets on the way. Let me just turn time to 360 here real quick. This one's got 2 pallets on the way. One already done, one coming. These ones will probably have another one by the time we go to bed. So if I have 8 pallets worth of stuff at the end here, and we know each trip is about 3,000 per 2 pallets. So what's that? 12k. So if I were to take out a loan for the trailer, it would be 12k. I think I would make my money back right away. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards. Let me just slow down time here. Where's my tractor? Hello, John Deere boy. Did you not get the memo to... I mean, I know that I made you drive over here, so I guess I'm just going to have to do this myself now. Whatever. We'll be back in a sec once I've driven this stupid tractor all the way to field 68. Ugh. Okay, so I've decided I am going to get a loan to get this trailer. Now the only reason I'm going to do this is because that is a lot of money. Oh no, that was all last year. Yeah, see how it dropped off? We went from 65k in November to 11 and $900 in February. What a waste of time. March has been okay though. I am going to get a loan, so I'm going to borrow 12,000. No, I can't borrow 12, so I'm going to borrow 15, but I'm going to pay it all back right away. And I want to go to well, there's another weeding contract. Good, I can do that one after. I want to go to the store, which is here, and we're going to grab this. I know it says it's going to be used to transport bales, but I'm fairly certain I'll be able to do pallets on it as well. And let's purchase that one. So license plate, it is episode 10. And what is this? Trailer. What is, I mean, tractor is T, so what should trailer be? Also, let's make it jet black. Ooh, onyx black, dark gray. Let's go dark gray. Why not? Sure. 10, episode 10, and what can we call this trailer? Let's call it trailer number X. Whatever. I know it doesn't make sense, but let's get this. Do we want the extension for 2000? No, but that would be good for later on, but we can always change it. I like the BKT wheels, so that's what we're going to do. $20,500 purchased. So we do need to go and pick that up. Now I did have my John Deere. There we go. We're going halfway over there already. I'm going to turn all my lights on. And like I say, we only really had to borrow $12,000 for that because we already had $8,000 in the bank. So I am hoping to be able to use this right away in April to sell all the produce from the greenhouse. For the first time, we'll be able to do sort of whatever it is, 6 pallets, maybe even 8 pallets at once, and then basically get the money back for the trailer right away. So I will do that to end this episode. And then we can go from there. So let's have a look. Where is my trailer? We indicate it's around back here. Grow together. Harvest together. Very nice, Giants. Very nice. This will be great. We'll be able to fit lots of pallets on here. I wonder if this thing will be able to get driven by the trailer. By the pickup, sorry. I'm not sure. It would be cool if it did. But we've got our very first trailer. We'll be able to use this as well, maybe for some log transport missions too, but we can come and do that at a later time. I just need to be able to get the log fork for this tractor, but I'm a bit concerned that the John Deere isn't very, that light is shining around my eyes. The John Deere isn't very powerful, so I'm not sure if I will even be able to pick up the logs in the first place, but does this, if I press L, oh, it straps, amazing. Okay, this will have a lot of uses. This is a good purchase. Let me get that light out of our eyes because it was hurting my eyes. I don't know about you guys. Alright, we're going to go down here. I think the third one of these is the easiest one to navigate down. Yeah, just this side of the house. Sorry to whoever lives here, I'm just cutting through. And let's go see if we can put some stuff on our trailer to finish off the episode. It'll be a nice way to go. I'm not going to sell them all now. I'm going to wait till April, but I am going to load them on, and then you guys can sort of come back next episode. That'll be the first thing we do, is we sell them all at the most expensive point, of course. So if we go here now, where can I leave this that it's got a lot of room to maneuver? Probably over here. So if I go across like this, I'm fairly certain that's flat. Take it off, and let's have a quick check of our greenhouses. So we've got 500 litres and 900 litres. We've got another pallet of lettuce. So let's just fast forward time, and I guess we can go get started on that side first, because hopefully then the lettuce will spawn. It was 9 o'clock it spawns, right? So we'll have to wait a little bit. $75 in wages gone. There it is, and slowed all the way back down again. Cool. That is fantastic. Okay, it's always tricky to pick these up. Maybe I try in first person. No, first person is horrific. Okay, come on. Don't get my tractor stuck anywhere, please. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. Nice. And only because the terrain is so difficult here, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to do one at a time. So let me go and put this on the trailer, and then I'll come back for the lettuce. Remember, this is all getting sold next month, so we don't have to worry about it for now. Oops, that's down. We go up. There you go. Oh. Done. Probably not the most flat area to park that trailer, but it is what it is. Alright. Moving on. I've never been so concentrated. I remember last time we did this, it was horrific, so I'm just trying to do it better than that. Alright. That's lined up. Let's go all the way down. It's pretty easy, this one. Oh. The tractor only did a little ollie. It wasn't a whole big one. This area is really not flat. Plop that down here. And now for the two nearest ones, we'll have to do a bit of reversing to get these done. Oops, let's not hit them preemptively. Ooh, let's reverse a little bit. It's just too far off the ground. There you go. That's better. And come on, let's test ourselves. Let's see if I can double stack this one. It is easier on this side. Nope. Oh, that looks pretty neat. We've got a little further forward. And now, just back up so that it doesn't. No, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Come on, get out of it. Yes, we've managed. Come on, there we go. Pick these up. This is all perfectly legal. Perfectly safe is what I meant to say. I'm sure it is legal. Ooh, a bit of uneven terrain to deal with, but we can put these up here nice and neatly. Oh my goodness. Nice and neatly on this side. I say that, but I really need some flat terrain to work with. That's what is making this difficult. But that's okay. Lift them up. There we go. We've got 4 pallets of produce to go. And we've got 2 more to come. So next episode, we're going to end it here. So next episode, we'll come back, grab the contract money from the one that we're doing with the worker now. Might do this one actually off camera. We'll see. So anyway, we'll come back with a couple of contracts, and then we will sell our produce, because hopefully by then we'll have had the rest of the pallets come through. I reckon those ones will be ready in the morning. And if I wait till this time tomorrow, we might even have 8 pallets worth of stuff to go. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope it's been a good episode for you guys. We bought our second field. We've planted some oats in it, and we are set to make even more money. I'm going to keep these eggs around till November. 323 pieces is a lot, but we'll keep them around till November so that we can sell them all there. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more, and goodbye for now. I'll see you guys in the next one.